Ezra,
What?
what time is it?
It's 12:28. You know what that means?
It's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
How about some trout for lunch? Hi, I'm Keith. That's Ezra. We're Trout Fishing in America. And here we go. We're going to just check out a couple of songs here.
Mostly I'm just following my feet. I don't plan a lot. I like surprises in my day. I don't mind sitting all alone. It gives me time to think, to dream of houses in the trees, dreaming. I see bridges spanning spaces between red oak trees, connecting houses in the leaves. Someday my room will rock and shiver with the wind. One day I'll eat my dinner in a tree. For a dream to live, there comes a time, but when you have to work, the time to roll the sleeves up on your shirt. There's sometimes when you think of what's involved, it can hurt your head. A labor of love can be the hardest labor. Dreaming, building bridges spanning spaces between red oak trees, connecting houses in the leaves. Someday my room will rock and shiver with the wind. One day I'll write my songs up in a tree. So if you find me following my feet, far out on a limb, forgetting things I should have known, you can laugh, but don't be surprised by that blank stare in my eyes. I'm just making plans for my new home, dreaming. I see bridges spanning spaces between red oak trees, connecting houses in the leaves. Someday my room will rock and shiver with the wind. One day I'll eat my pie up in the sky, dreaming. So that song was popular early when we got to Arkansas, and it was the theme song for a bank promotion. They gave away CDs called Dreamin' every time you opened up a new account of the bank, and at that point in time, you could drive through Arkansas and see our happy faces on billboards.
You know, they thought about banking and thought about all the bands that knew a lot about banking, and they decided Trout Fishing in America was the band. We've had a really strange career, folks. We've been on billboards. We've played many fine shows in great places. This is a song we've written about some of the other places we have played. I'd like to send this out to a lot of places. A lot more that we have time to mention.
Behind an open guitar case, I opened my heart, played songs for folks on the street. I played lunch at Aunt Pookie's for only a tip jar and the promise of something to eat. In San Marcos, Texas, I gave out 700 tickets to a show and nobody showed. I dragged amps up the stairs where people don't care, to places even I wouldn't go. There was no joy in Pipersville. They offered us cash not to play. We drove 1,000 miles in a red pickup truck. By God, we played anyway. We were attacked on the stage of a Holiday Inn by a man with unquenchable thirst. You'd think we'd hit bottom, but even bottoms have bottoms, and that wasn't even the worst. We'll always have Ardmore in South Oklahoma.
Hey, do you guys know any country songs?
Where the waitresses hated us.
Gotta go get yourself, honey.
And the audience
I ain't got time for
did
that.
too.
I mean real songs, not ones you made up.
At the end of my life, boys,
They like them in Dallas, but I don't
with
get it.
nothing to lose, we'll always have Ardmore that night at the Pink Moose. Every word of that song is absolutely true, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes the rest of the story. Paul Harvey, the rest of the story. The Pink Moose was a honky-tonk. It was our first and our last time to play. A blue norther blew in from South North Dakota, took both of our voices away. With the two of us hurting, we should have known better. We should have packed up and driven away. But we never listened to that kind of advice. By God, we played anyway. We'll always have Ardmore in South Oklahoma,
Where'd they find these guys anyway?
where the waitresses hated us.
Get it yourself, honey. I told
And
you.
the
I got no
audience
time for
did
this.
too.
Boo, boo.
At the end of my life, boys,
Give me that guitar.
with nothing to lose,
Hey, my girlfriend wants to hear The Gambler. Do you know that one?
we'll always have Ardmore that night at the Pink Moose. And then there was that time in 1979, perhaps even 1980, when Keith and I got our first job as trout fishing in America after playing for years with St. Elmo's Fire. That first job was at A.C. Collins Ford in Pasadena, Texas.
The arrival of the new 1980 Ford pickup trucks. They backed a couple of them up there together, and we played on those pickup trucks out to South Ritchie Road. We had speakers on both cab tops.
Hoods.
And
Isn't that both hoods?
Yes, on both hoods, yes. It was a lovely experience.
So
It
we
did
were
not
playing.
make the song, though.
It was in the sun. It was in the beating down sun. Hot. We were getting sunburned, and the car salesmen were inside the store sucking down helium balloons, and they would come out. They would request The Gambler. Hey, y'all know The Gambler? And then, if it wasn't bad enough, these two kids on bicycles came up. They were 12-year-old kids, and one of them had an ice cream cone in his hand. The other one said, "Hey, y'all know any Kiss?" We didn't know any Kiss. Y'all are no good. They drove off.
Now, those were the people that were actually listening to us. There was the other cars driving around on South Ritchie Road that would honk at us and wave. And And I don't know. It was a great experience, folks. His career has been wonderful.
Character building.
Hey, check out our website, troutmusic.com. Check out the Tackle Box. We're putting a lot of our new songs in the Tackle Box series where we don't even have them on CD. We just release them directly to you. Check it out at the website, the warehouse, whatever that is. Okay, what else? Oh, we got another song. This one hasn't been recorded yet. You're very privileged to hear it. It's called "It Feels Good," and it does mention food because it is lunchtime. We hope you're having a good lunch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It may not be much, but my pocket's never empty. Always carrying something around. Maybe it's a Buckeye, maybe a lucky penny, maybe just something I found. But it feels good. But it feels good. Like the end of the week, a kiss on the cheek, baby, it feels good. But dinner's on the table, and you gotta eat it all. Where you gonna dig in first? Some people save the best for the last, but I wanna start with dessert, 'cause it feels good. Hey, it feels good. Like the end of the week, a kiss on the cheek, but it feels good. Every day is another chance to do it over and over and over. With good luck, hard work, and practice, we get closer and closer and closer. Chance to do it over and over and over. With good luck, hard work, and practice, we get closer and closer and closer. Well, baby, we fade like the moon in the morning after chasing the sun all night. But if you're gonna get lost before you get found, then baby, I'm doing it right. But it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Like the end of the week, a kiss on the cheek, but it feels good. Well, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Like the end of the week, a kiss on the cheek, it feels good. It feels good. It feels good.
It does feel good. Hope you're having a good day. See you around soon.